So, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and today we're going to be looking at hidden changes within the Phantom Sight of Rainbow Six Siege. So it's probably going to be very hard for me to get before gameplay because Phantom Sight is already out and this isn't TTS. So remember that, this is officially in the game. So this one is actually, I discovered the other day whilst in a ranked game. I don't know if you guys remember, I will try my best to get before gameplay. But if you come over here in Drum Room on Skyscraper, it's very hard to look over this mini roof here. They've added like a bar across the top of the roof so you can't look over it, which is quite big for the defenders, and this is actually really interesting. But I think this is a good change they're doing. It's reasonable why they did it. I mean, you can still vault over it and kill anyone, but you can't just sit there in the corner and just kill anyone over it. So this is the first change. Now this one isn't really a hidden change because we know that drop shotting is, well, we know drop shotting is back, but the reason it's back is because they tried fixing this snake slide. I don't know if you guys remember it, but you could basically do like some sort of like dolphin dive snake thing, which allowed you to place a mirror whilst prone. And I did a video about this recently, but you can't actually do that anymore. So prone mirror has been removed, which I guess is kind of hidden. So depressing times, right? So for the next one, this is actually quite big. I don't know if you guys remember, like I said, I'll try my best to get before gameplay, but when you vaulted over something, your view was kind of locked, like in a 180 degree angle in front of you. It was locked when you was vaulting over, and it was like very hard to turn. It was very hard to turn and look behind you, and the only time you could actually do that was whilst you was falling or you was on the floor. But within Phantom Sight, you can actually vault and instantly look behind you very quickly. I'm gonna keep replaying it on screen. I don't know if you guys kind of noticed this before Phantom Sight, but this is actually a really good change. And for the next change, we have that the Claymore lasers are actually lower than normal. Like if you look in the video, the lasers, like you can see that the lasers are literally at the bottom of the Claymore. However, hear me out here, yeah? These lasers aren't actually how low they are, if that makes sense. It's just kind of like a visual just to show that they're there, or to make it harder for the defenders to see. I don't know if it will make it harder or easier, but if you actually look here, I'll place it at a door and it's very low, yeah, but it doesn't actually go through the bottom of the door, as you can see here. So it's not like an actual laser change, it's just more of a visual. I don't think it's a visual bug, I just think it's so they are easier to see for the defenders, or harder. I don't know. Would it make it harder or easier if they were lower? Who knows? But yeah, the lasers and the claymores are now lower. And for the last change I have discovered so far, so I recently made a video on the Buck Recoil, that he got a buff. But if you actually, okay, so yeah, if you look here, so this is the video I made, yeah. The one on the left is the old recoil, and the one on the right is the new recoil. You can see on the new recoil that the first like 10 bullets were all together. Bearing in mind I had shot a couple mags, so this is just the average recoil. So the first 10 bullets are all together, and then it kind of like all separates at the top, yeah. And this is how it looks in, so this is TTS, remember, in the old video. This is in Phantom Sight, like the official like Phantom Sight, and you can kind of see that, I don't know, you can kind of see that it's kind of gone back to how it was. So I think they kind of reversed the recoil on him. It's not as bad as it was before, but it's not as accurate as it was in the TTS. So recoil for Buck has been reversed. So yeah, these are the hidden changes in Rainbow Six Siege. Like I said, if I find any more, I will make another video on it. If you guys want me to make any videos on anything specific, let me know in the comments below and I will certainly do that for you. But right now, keeping the grind on for the videos. Hoping you guys enjoy it. Thank you for all the support recently, and as always, goodbye.